playing fast, getting up a lot of threes. What do you think of your first game with the Bucks? How the style work out for you guys?
Yeah, I enjoy our style of play, man. I think that it can be anybody's night. I think we have a lot of depth, and that's going to be one of our superpowers this year. It's going to be very important. Me personally, just I mean, obviously, you could have shot the ball better, but I think defensively, I was flying around. I was doing my best just to get guys involved. I think 5 assists is a career high. I mean, don't quote me on that, but yeah, man, just the style of offense. Giannis obviously makes the game quite easy, and yeah, man, just trying to get in here and just figure out where I fit in the most.
What do you think about playing with Giannis, your first real game with him?
Yeah, he's incredible. I'm glad I'm on his side now, man. He's tough to deal with down there, man. He's just he's definitely got gravity. That's one of these things. One of the few guys in the league that has to draw that much attention, and he makes the right play. Damn near every time. So it's very impressive. Being on his side.
Myles, Doc was saying you might have been surprised with how open you were in this offense. Just how much fun is it to play in an offense like this?
For sure, yeah. No, there was a couple times, throughout the preseason, even this game, where I just, caught the ball and it's like you have no choice but to shoot it, and again, it feels like, at times that, sometimes shooting the ball too much, but rest assured, the guys are telling me that they want me to be aggressive, they want me to get shots up. I like how fast we play, and yeah, man. Again, it's just the adjustment period. I think it's gonna be small. This is only my second game playing with Giannis, really. So, again, I think it's good to get as many reps as possible.
Hopefully you haven't been asked this. Just Doc had really complimented Kuz off the bench and kind of the energy that he brought and the way that he played. Just what did you like maybe from what you saw from him tonight?
Yeah, man. Watching the way Kuz works, day in, day out, is actually very impressive. He's someone he works on his body really well. And then he has IQ, man. I feel like he gets a lot of flack, but he actually really has great basketball IQ. He makes some great plays, and I think he's a very underrated passer. So I think he's embracing his role off the bench, and he knows he can score, but he's also constantly looking to get guys involved. So it's a good look.
Obviously, you guys are going to shoot a lot of threes this year. That third quarter, Giannis finds you guys open a couple times. You miss some, and then I think you hit one. Gary hits two more. Just how much is it going to mean for you guys to keep shooting, even if you go through like that little cold stretch or whatever it might be?
Yeah, you just gotta continue to be aggressive. And not every night is going to be your night. It is what it is, but that's the beauty in having so much depth. You know what I mean? And having guys that can. We've surrounded, Giannis with guys that make plays. So again, you have to keep shooting in this league, especially as much as we work on our shots and as much as we work on our games. It's just law of averages.
Myles, back here. I'm sure you were asked this already, so apologies for that. But just did your regular season debut in a Bucks uniform kind of match your expectations tonight?
Yeah, well, off the charts as far as energy is concerned. You know what I mean? I feel like the crowd. I've been in the playoffs, so I knew what to expect, and again, it's definitely exceeded my expectations at that. I feel like this town, they obviously love the basketball, the state at that, and just how hard they go, just for their team, man. It's pretty dope to be a part of. It was obviously the first quarter was amazing. Obviously the ball was popping a lot. The energy was there, and now it's just about putting four full quarters together. 48 minutes, and that's going to be. One of the challenges this year, in my opinion, is just bringing everybody together, keeping everybody focused, just game in and game out, because NBA game can turn very quickly, as we saw. So, yeah.